Welcome to my walkthrough for Balanced Diet, the Master Challenge of the third encounter for Salvation's Edge. In this challenge, you must not pick up the same two resonants in a row. For example, if I pick up a square, I cannot pick up a square again until I pick up a triangle or a circle. This goes between rooms as well, so if you pick up a triangle in the first room, you cannot pick up a triangle in the second room until you pick up a different shape. To begin, you want to start the encounter as normal. However, the base one that you pick up also counts for this challenge, so we like to have somebody on the right-hand side of the map start with a square, because the left side spawns squares, so the right side is most likely not going to pick up a square. In the non-subjugator run, you want to be flip-flopping between the plates and bouncing the plates between each player, even if that player does not need to deposit their resonance onto their specific pillar. The way we do this is we start all three plates at the same time via a countdown. Say 3, 2, 1, go, and we all start blinking the plates together. Once we do this, we will spawn resonance. The middle will go and pick up everything that is not a circle, and then end by picking up a circle. You only need to have 2 resonance with you. Each player only needs to have 2 resonance to get the max time on the dunk. If you do no subjugators, because when you finish in this super clean run, you will end up having about a minute left on your timer and going relatively quick. I do advise, though, not closing all 3 pillars at the same time. If you do this, there is a chance that currently, while this recording is going on, the game will bug out. If you close the pillars too fast, the box will not spawn. So we like to usually delay one of the sides in order to have the box spawn every single time and avoid this glitch. How we were rotating in this instance was triangle, square, circle, so we had the middle person always rotate to where they are required to go and close the pillar first. The middle picks up circles, so the middle went to the right and swapped with the right-hand person. The right-hand person then bounces the plate with the middle person one time, and then swaps places with the middle and the left. This puts everybody in the correct spot, and you can close the pillars at your leisure. While we have a little downtime in between the doors here, you might be saying, Gambits, why don't you just spawn in the subjugators? It's way easier to just bounce the plates and let all of the enemies spawn in. Well, in Master Mode, the subjugators absolutely destroy you, and even if you have 3 people using their supers to kill them relatively quickly, you then have to build your supers back for the next time, or you have to wait for people to round back and forth from the other plates in order to kill all the subjugators, and it becomes really messy. Doing it this way skips the subjugator step, and you can clear every single room in a minute and a half. Once we hit this room, the person who was in the middle in the first room will end up being on the right. This is because they end their pickups on a circle, and they need to pick up something that is not a circle. The right side person needs to pick up something that is not a triangle, and they ended their room on a triangle. So by switching this way, the middle person can pick up a square, and the right person can pick up a triangle. Then they will switch positions, and the middle person in the middle will pick up a triangle to go close the triangle side. This ends up giving you an extra switch, but it keeps the challenge going, and it's a lot easier without the subjugator spawning to do an extra switch than it is to have somebody just not pick up resonance and constantly be bouncing back and forth. You always want to bounce the plate once, and then call out where you're going, and go and switch with that person. If you just decide to switch, somebody might not be ready, and then you'll end up getting 2 subjugators to spawn instead of 0. Again, make sure you call out when you're closing pillars, because you want the other people on the other side to be picking up their resonance as well, and it's everybody's job to make sure they track their own resonance and they're able to pick up one thing at a time, and nobody is picking up doubles. This whole challenge is just based around communication. All you have to do is talk to your teammates and know where you're running to. Once you close a pillar, then that resonance stops spawning, and if somebody needs to go pick up a second one, they can run over and pick up the second one while the other 2 are still bouncing their plates. Just talk to each other. The biggest problems that a lot of teams have is they are not willing to talk to each other. Nobody communicates. It all just assumes everything's going to go right. The more communication you have, the easier that things are going to be. As you can see, we just finished this room with a minute 15 left, and we're still waiting for the timer to reset. Doing no subjugators, I promise, when you get it down, is a lot more satisfying and, in my opinion, more fun. Moving into the final room, each person only really needs to pick up the one that they need in order to close their sides. The middle person might have to pick up two because they ended on a square, so that means they can't pick up a square again. And the middle makes squares. So usually, because you're in the middle, you will have a triangle spawn to your left and a circle spawn to your right, so it's completely at your leisure which one you want to pick up. Just always make sure that you're maintaining the bounce of the plate. The bounce of the plate is the priority. Look at the plate. Is it lit up? Yes. Wait to bounce it, then go pick up a resonance. Some of the biggest mistakes that people have is they will just, oh, there's a resonance. Go and get it. Then they miss the plate suddenly. It's really not that hard. Watch for the plate, bounce it, go get your resonance, switch places right after you bounce a plate. If you time the plates properly and have all three going at the same time, there's absolutely no reason for you to miss a plate. And anybody can blink that plate in the middle. Technically, you can have somebody blink one plate back and forth the same person if they are able to go quick enough. This challenge I find to be relatively fun. I think that it could be a little bit more creative if you were required to pick up one of every type of buff in each area, and then it would warrant more often to just make the subjugators spawn. But in this specific instance, it's really not that hard. Blink the plate, switch places, close the pillar, make sure you don't close all three pillars at the same time to spawn the box, and easy sailing. If you do have trouble with this challenge or any future challenges, please feel free to come over to my Twitch at Gambit's Casino. I do Master Challenge helps practically all the time when I'm live, and I absolutely love helping you guys out. As you can also see, we are currently raising money for the Bungie Foundation. If you want to donate through my link, it will be in the description. If not, I hope to see you in the next video. I hope to catch you in the stream, and have a good day.
Can somebody pick me up?
I'll get him.
I took a wrong turn in Elder.
I'm not gonna use. I don't think I will.
I didn't like where that turret spawned. A lot of people here.
They spawn in the same place every time.
And Kyle's done, yay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
On my Titan run, I was jumping through a turret spawn. And my...